everyone. It's nice to be here again. It's been a while. I've been busy with many other projects, so I'm very happy to be here now. And let's begin with art and truth. Art and truth are intrinsically linked to our creation currency, our human creation currency. And when you stir in some consciousness, you have a recipe for complete emancipation from a slavery system that has lasted for as long as the ELOHIM first arrived on Earth. Now, that's a whole nother story that I've written out, but it doesn't necessarily pertain to art. So I'm kind of withholding on that one for now. Let me know if you want to hear it. The Elohim were those who fell from heaven to earth and invaded it. What did these invaders need more than anything from the humans who resided here, basking in their first creation glory, before the fallen angels took it upon themselves to genetically modify us, our creation currency? So they invented a different currency outside of our prime creator source designation and rearranged our world so that we would work for their false light currency and earn the privilege of becoming their slaves. We were genetically lobotomized to serve them, but so powerful is the divine strain of source, not all humans could be successfully modified, and now have returned to Earth to illuminate the darkness and free our souls forever. Are you one of those souls? Now, what does this have to do with art and truth? Well, in time, the large majority of humans became so busy chasing this external form of wealth that we forgot about our own internal wealth, creation currency, and we gave it up for their trinkets and toys of progress, while they hoarded for themselves the technologies that could set us free. They usurped our innate creativity for their own long-term agenda of complete control. And we're talking full spectrum dominance, as you may have guessed by now. As our collective labor and acquiescence began to enrich and empower them, they established a containment infrastructure around us from which no innovation that would bring relief to humanity's trials and tribulations would ever be able to see the light of day. In addition, they founded libraries, schools, and all manner of institutions wherein they taught their version of truth and history, whilst hiding the true sacred Gnostic wisdom, and then twisted it into black magic spells against any possibility whatsoever of our human, natural, conscious evolution. So, in time, the vast majority of us completely forgot about our creation currency. We were so busy learning and studying their fabricated science, history, religion, social, cultural, and political teachings, embedding them into our way of life, we forgot who we really are. We are the divine beings of prime creator source and consciousness, to whom they have no divinely ordained ties. We are meant to be dancing, singing, and laughing our way through life in abundance, joy, and love. And what pays for all that? Our God-given human creation currency endowed upon us by first creation from divine source resonance. So, where do I get me some of this creation, whatever? I have crypto, which means death, by the way, and stacks of meaningless fiat currency. But I would love some of this life affirming creation stuff you speak of. Believe it or not, it all starts with art. The second you begin to create for yourself, your creation neurons start firing up. Subconsciously, you are juggling colors and shapes into a manifestation that pleases you. You are learning the basics of manifestation. Soon, you are applying your creativity to other areas of your existence: writing, singing, playing a musical instrument, gardening, cooking, the way you dress, the way you think. The full spectrum of conscious manifestation, once applied, allows you to imagine and create the world you want to live in. Highly evolved humans are capable of manifesting with just the power of their minds alone. This is why money was invented, so that you would buy what you wanted and forget that when all your creative abilities are intact, you could have whatever your human heart desires, as long as it resonates with the divine law of the cosmos. Great trick. So, now that you know that, let's look at some practical examples whereby humanity, or hutera, as I like to call them, people of the earth, can finally attain a state of bliss and live in peace and joy in love, where no infiltration can pierce the true purpose of life as originally intended by prime creator source. I always go to Nikola Tesla as the best example. He thankfully escaped the scarring of the psychological and physiological incisions suffered by the masses under the knife of the invader controllers. Tesla started by applying creation currency first to his mind and then to his ability to draw diagrams that could serve as blueprints to make conduits for harvesting free energy from the ethers. When free energy is abundant, we, Hutera, no longer have to enter the world of legalese and commerce to survive. There are no bills to be paid that demand that we spend most of our precious sunlit days working in an enclosed system under false light, slowly pickling the soul and curdling the spirit into zombie soup. When all one's time is spent in a state of divine creativity and joy, birth is given to the likes of the lost lands of Tartaria, much of which was destroyed to hide our true history. That's another big rabbit hole you can go down independently too, by the way. So what was left of the architectural grandeur after the wars were existing structures usurped by them for the purpose of pulpits, from which these nefarious infiltrators preached and published a worldwide indoctrination program so thorough that it has taken centuries to recover and remember the truth. The architecture of Tartaria dripped with ornate detail, incorporating the harmonic patterns of nature and the original prototype of devotion to the organic model of divine ecosystems. Every step one took through Tartaria was gilded in a glorious collective dream to bring heaven to earth. Not only was the energy free, it was healing in its resonance, in concert with water, so that no one was ever sick. time didn't matter either. And people lived for hundreds of years. And, we can go back to that. So as humanity awakens to the truth, we're setting an unstoppable precedent for when our creation currency will play the leading role in opening the portal to oneness. Because unity consciousness really is where we need to go here now. Our original state of being before hierarchy was even a notion, and also before AI was introduced in an attempt to arrest and replace our ability to create for ourselves. So the acceptance of truth and the importance of art and creativity combined has the power to transition us from disempowered to actualized, from fallen to ascended. There is no medication for this profound healing model. It rises from within, riding on the waves of our direct connection to first creation. No longer will we spend our unique creation currency on venues at the World Fair that send us home with disparity, destruction, consumerism, and disease as prizes. Your innate creation currency, when honored, will guide you in the opposite direction of the perpetuation of struggle and misery. Portals will open where you step through into the meaningful existence of who you really are and how you were meant to live. But how am I to do this when the world is so fucked up? If you do not start reshaping the fabric of this space-time continuum, then who will? The faith in your powers of manifestation alone give you the impetus to change direction in a heartbeat. Remember the creative powers you were born with and just stop playing with them. Like an excited child unwrapping a gift. Everything is beginning to change in our favor. Get ready. The power of universal karma is gathering like a hungry pack of wolves around the chicken coop of our adversaries right now. We have been flailing for way too long in a swirling sea of deception where our free will even has been manipulated against us through every trick in the book. The stars are aligned on our side with these fortuitous times, giving us an impetus to act without impunity from the likes of a Hades or a Herod. The age of Aquarius is pouring its waters of truth into our realm right now. The crystal spiral leaps from its bondage within the false light geometry imposed for centuries upon us. The ascension from eons of descending yugas begins the journey toward ever higher dimensions. Divine creation has got your back. So grab your crayons of light and stardust, and start coloring the new earth. And by all means, go way outside the lines and draw in the realm of cosmic wisdom. Together we etch and elaborate, carve and hew the sacred geometry of an existence before even time, where we reflect the harmonic facets of the universe in the sheen of all our harmonic creation, art and truth and consciousness. Thank you very much for listening. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time with another Jane Evershed Art Teachings. Bye.